Hey, everybody, I'm Erica here, and today I have a special guest, my favorite 13-year-old on the planet. This is
Zach,
Zach Diaz. He's my oldest, and I just wanted to ask him some questions about what real estate is and what a mortgage is, and kind of get a perspective from a 13-year-old. So, Zach, what's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the word mortgage?
like a house payment.
Okay. All right. Have you ever thought of why people would choose to buy a house instead of just renting?
Because over time, renting gets more expensive than just owning a house.
Yeah, that's out of the mouth of a 13-year-old. Okay, so what's a down payment?
Like the first payment you put down on your house, and then the rest you pay off over time.
Yeah, correct. So if you put more down, would your payment be higher or lower?
I would think lower
Yeah,
over time.
yeah, that's right. Uh, what do you think a credit score is?
So like on your credit card, if you have a lot of money that you have to pay back, I think your score will be lower. If you have less money to pay back, your score will be higher, or just how you spend it.
So, do you think having a high credit score makes buying a home easier, or do you think it makes it harder? Easier. So, it's important to pay your bills on time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Why do you think it's important to learn about mortgages and buying a house at your age?
So that you know how to prepare for it as you grow up, and once you're ready to buy your first house, you know what to do and like what you're gonna need to do, like to save money and start saving money.
Yeah. So, have you ever thought about the type of house you want to live in when you're older?
Like how old? Like when I'm like a full-grown adult, or like my first house.
Well, let's start with your first house.
I feel like I want it to be a good size. Definitely don't want to be renting for my first house. But I don't know, probably like 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, or something like that.
Okay. So,
If it's just myself,
oh, yeah. Okay. So, are you planning on having roommates? No?
probably not.
No. Okay. So, you're going to go from our crazy house to a house just by yourself?
I'll probably have a friend or two actually.
Oh, okay. So, then what about your home when you're 40?
Probably a relatively bigger, 'cause I want to save up and just plan that out as I get to like my stages of buying a first house.
Okay. Are there any potential risks that you're aware of at the age of 13 of owning a home versus not owning a home?
Well, you have to take care of your house if you own it, because anything you do to it, it's your problem. It's under your tab.
13-year-old knows that.
And if you're renting, you have a landlord that has to take care of it, most likely.
Yeah. Yeah. That's accurate. So, how long do you think it takes to buy a house from start to finish?
Okay, so I'm thinking starting, you just got the idea, and as you've moved into your new house, probably 2 months or a month.
Accurate. Pretty accurate. How do you think real estate agents make money off of selling a house?
Okay, off of selling a house would probably be when the house is sold, or they get paid for showing them the house, and for for showing them the house, and for like getting them a new house, and for selling their old house.
Okay, so I mean, kind of. I definitely don't get paid to show anybody houses, so I don't
So
make
when
any
a
money.
house is sold,
Yeah, at closing, and when the house is sold, that's when we make money.
yeah.
How much do you think your starter house will cost?
Well, now probably like 300,000 to like 400,000 now.
Okay, and what do you think a $300,000 to $400,000 mortgage is monthly?
Uh, like $1,400 a month.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
How much?
Well, remember, it depends on how much you put down, but I would say a $400,000 mortgage with 20% down with today's interest rates is probably about $3,300 a month.
So it's like rent,
Well, yeah, yeah,
except for the part that you own it. It's like renting your house.
yeah.
But you own it.
Yeah, definitely. But you have to make the repairs now, and then you have to pay taxes and insurance. So, how do you think that works? Taxes on a house.
So, oh, taxes. I was thinking of bills. So taxes would probably be like I don't know this one.
Okay. So, do you think you have to have insurance on your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
that
how
would
do
be
you
a
think?
tax.
No, not
That
exactly.
would be
I'll
more of a
explain
bill.
it. Yeah, it is a bill, but your taxes are due every year. So taxes could be anywhere from $2,000 to $20,000 a year, just in your taxes, and it just comes every year. And then insurance, you have to put insurance on the property in case of anything, and that bill is every year. How much do you think insurance is on a $300,000 house?
Like 20,000.
No, it's only a couple thousand.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so I really appreciate you doing this with me and coming on and telling everybody your perspective from a 13-year-old on what it means to buy a house and how you can start buying a house. Do you have any questions?
No, not really.
No? Well, I appreciate you coming on today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Now, you can't read the questions. They're not going to be as fun if you read the questions. Okay.